What do you really know about him?
He's about the same age as me.
Single?
Very.
Not gay?
Definitely not. Promise you won't tell anyone.
Of course not.
It's important.
So what do you want to do? Eat first and then the pictures, or pictures first?
Normally, right, if you meet a guy and you think he's a bit tasty, you've got 3 questions. Is he a psycho? Has he got any money? And what is he like between the sheets?
He's in jail.
Who knows what draws 2 people together?
I've got a female here. Says she's the new vet. Dentist, yeah.
Don't worry about her. We call all the medics vets.
And all the men animals.
When everything they are should keep them apart.
Next week's difficult.
Week after?
What makes them want to trust each other?
I mean, he could be anything. A child molester or a rapist.
You can find out anything about me or staff. But I prefer it if you ask me.
To take the chance.
I could lose my job.
I'm risking my liberty here.
What are we doing?
To uncover their secrets.
You said you wouldn't go behind my back. You said you'd ask me.
Leave him!
I'm a personally unself person.
One has no freedom.
I know why you're doing it with a cunt. What do you want, a bit rough?
Just using me.
The other has no choice.
Tell the sisters. I want you to bring a parcel in. She better do it. Because if she don't, I'm going to send her a nightmare.
And the one thing they cannot escape.
Don't tell me!
I've never hurt you. Trust me.
Is the truth.
He holds me like his life depends on it.
He feels like it does right now.
Francisca, you're the photographer.
It began as a harmless flirtation.
Where's Gustavo?
My cousin. He's going to be a general someday.
Present arms.
We've been engaged since childhood.
It became a journey through a landscape
I wish I could have covered this story.
of love and shadows.
Are you sure you're not on the blacklist?
What are you? I work in the shadows.
Relatives and friends have been gathering here since the early hours of the morning. The cardinal is coming forward to meet the family.
You journalists are to blame.
Mother?
With your talk about the disappeared. Why not give him up for dead and go on with life?
Why are you collecting so many lists, Father?
Someday, Your Eminence, will there not be an accounting?
We need the names too. We need the names because we are fighting quietly against them. So this will never happen again.
When he awakened her heart,
I love you.
I love you.
he opened her eyes
I can't marry you.
to the truth.
Have you ever seen a dead body? A mutilated, tortured body?
I've lived in a dream. I'm afraid to wake up.
I can't protect her anymore.
From Isabel Allende's international bestseller, directed by Betty Kaplan, starring Antonio Banderas and Jennifer Connelly.
I will help you.
Sometimes an act of passion is the ultimate act of courage,
What are we celebrating?
Being alive.
of love and shadows. A change of heart can change the world.
Is the city of Toronto still all abuzz about the performance I gave, whilst my boobs threatened to pop out of a scandalously low-cut gown?
What do you do for a living?
Bohemian artists, officer. I'm a composer. What I am.
Some journeys begin with a chance encounter.
I am the Greek Camilla. They are peasants.
My mother is not exactly Miss Cogency.
Well, I wish I had your attitude.
Help yourself.
A friendship that starts
I'm ready.
on just the right note.
If only Harold could see me now.
Are you hiding again, Ma?
Footloose and fancy-free.
Two women learning from each other.
Gandhi liked enemas.
I beg your pardon?
About kidnapping.
My mother's been kidnapped. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. Do you know what to do if I have an anxiety attack?
Be all right, Mr. Carter. Be all right.
About extortion.
Camilla, he stole a car. He broke into somebody's home.
Well, he was not without a certain charm.
Oh, this is real cloak and dagger stuff. I'm calling the police.
What was that? Something about parking brakes.
And about making the right choice.
Performing can be a real drag.
But there's no feeling that approaches it. You draw out a single note. You give life to sprites and goblins.
Two women playing by their own rules, giving the performance of their lives. Jessica Tandy and Bridget Fonda. Camilla.
In the field of human relationships,
Power is control. Control is the key to the door of success.
Daniel Becker is a qualified expert.
Does that apply to women?
Most of all.
I've trained myself to deal with situations so that I get what I want. Lucy!
Then he met the one person
It's just a question of finding someone who understands the real me.
who understands the real him.
It would be nice to meet someone who doesn't think with his genitals.
Women are particularly keen on a hint of weakness.
She knows all his tricks.
This is
I just find him childish.
I mean, you won't have dinner with me? She won't. She will. She won't. She will. No way.
Hello.
And she can read men like a book.
Yes, Pete. It's the weirdest thing.
All sex.
So sorry. I'd think something, and she'd know exactly what it is, word for word.
Mm-hmm. That's because you're transparent.
When two people meet like we did, do you know what it is?
It's fate.
Now he's trying to hide his thoughts.
The word nuzzle kept running through my mind. Nuzzle, nuzzle, nuzzle.
Maybe you should try and think of a similar word.
Like what?
Nozzle.
And she's trying to hide her feelings.
There'll be no sex.
It's a relief.
Yes.
They could be the perfect couple.
You're disgusting. You're perverted.
She's got ESP.
I hope it's not catching.
If only they put their minds to it.
Who said you could read my dreams?
You have dreams about my wife?
From the creator of Leon the Pig Farmer.
He loves you. He can't stop thinking about you.
Solitaire for Two.
I see an autumn wedding.
Only you can listen to your heart.
Long before America discovered aerobics, well before we stepped on our first treadmill, this is where we went to get fit and stay healthy.
Here at the Battle Creek Sanitarium, the spirit's soar, the mind is educated, and the bowels are born again.
Battle Creek, you say? Well, what a coincidence. That's our destination, too. We're going to the sanitarium for the cure.
You're a sick man, sir. A wheelchair immediately for Miss Lightbody. Hurry!
No fish or fowl is a friend of the fowl.
Now, I want you to relax.
Health. The open sesame to the sucker's purse.
Oh, Eleanor's husband. What a pleasure.
Do smile at him. He has chronic wind, poor fellow.
I don't like this place. I want to go home.
But we both made a promise. We're not well, neither of us.
But I feel violated here.
So why on earth did you bring him here?
I had to. He's very sick. And in a way, it's all my fault.
Oh, rubbish.
Will, please.
But I get desires.
You mustn't.
Not at the sand.
He always wanted sex.
It is my scientific conclusion that sex is unnecessary and dangerous.
But isn't that a bit drastic?
Why are you here?
I like to look at the new ladies. Eleanor, haven't I done everything that you've asked?
Don't start, not again.
I've eaten grapes and seaweed till they've come out my ears.
Don't you sometimes feel you're in the healthiest spot on the whole planet?
They're dead! They've been electrocuted!
Rather a severe cure for flatulence, I do admit.
If this is the healthiest place on earth, why is everybody dying? It's the food!
Anthony Hopkins, Bridget Fonda, Matthew Broderick, John Cusack, and Dana Carvey.
Ow! He was hand-bugging you! You let a stranger hand-bung you! Ow!
From director Alan Parker comes an outrageous comedy of the heart.
Fine advertisement for biological living, you are.
And other organs.
Do you masticate, Mr. Lightbody?
Do I what?
The Road to Wellville.
Take Mr. Lightbody to the yogurt room and give him 15 gallons.
Oh, no, I can't eat 15 gallons of yogurt.
Oh, it's not going in that end, Mr. Lightbody.